The advantage artists have is often overlooked, and not many people really understand. If you're an artist, chances are you've gone through a lot. I don't want to be cliche and romanticize artist suffering, but the truth is, a lot of us come to art because we suffer. Without art, I don't know where I'd be, probably dead, but it's because of the suffering that makes art so great. We have to go through a thick cloud of self-doubt, comparing our work, being told artists can't make a living, low levels of discipline, people that don't believe in you, and times where it feels like nothing's working, when it feels like all of your efforts are wasted. One of the reasons I love going to the skate park is because of how much it relates to this aspect of art. Skateboarding and art in general are pretty much one and the same. Every day is a story of someone putting their safety on the line to get a trick done and progress. Skaters have to keep attacking their tricks over and over, overcome some of the worst fear and nerves I've felt, and somehow turn their brain off to land it. It's a constant battle, just like the one us artists have to face. And because of that, I love it. With just a little trip to the skate park, I can come back to my work refreshed and with a new sense of confidence that I really can do it. If I can overcome my fear, I can do it. All of this builds us into really strong people. We've been through hell just so that when we come out on the other side and finally see some results, we can become leaders and great examples. People that believed in themselves despite all the hardship and time it took. People that had the faith to keep going and do something without an easy path forward. There is no clear path for artists. We have to push forward and hope we make it out okay. On top of all this, we now live in a society where everything is supposed to move fast, or at least it appears that way. With the internet, we are now exposed to 18, 17, 15, even 13-year-olds who are making a living off the internet. And it puts a huge amount of pressure to move quick and make it happen early. But that's impossible for a lot of people. Most people don't even figure out what they want to do until they're older. And when they realize, it's already too late. But I don't want to be too depressing. I know this video sounds really depressing, but there is hope. We just have to keep going. We have to understand that it takes time. A long time. You're going to go through many ups and downs, successes and failures, times when the vision's clear and times when it gets murky. You may want to quit, but it's all in our minds. If we can understand that we have to be patient and be content with where we are now, we'll have a lot of an easier time. So what is the artist's advantage? Well, it's the moment when you come out on the other side. You come out on top. The moment when you finally win and you realize all the suffering was worth it. You did it. You beat the game and you finally achieved what you were dreaming. If you were lucky enough to be stubborn and selfish, then you have overcome some incredible battles. Because of your journey, you are disciplined, you listen to your gut instinct, and don't give in to others' negative comments and opinions. Thanks to these struggles, you have one hell of a calloused mind. No one can shake you. You will get hate, you'll have more failures for sure, but it doesn't matter because your mind is made of concrete. Nothing can get through to you. Nothing gets through to the professional artist's mind. Artists go through so much in their journey that they grow so much as people. What they learned through these hardships as artists completely changed their perspective, and they think much differently. Art forces you to mature. Art makes you learn to embrace discomfort and breeds growth because of this. This is your advantage. This is the artist's advantage. So if you want some ideas or some steps on how to actually apply this to your own journey, here's what I would do. The first thing I would do is make sure that I'm going out every day or like however often and just getting out of my comfort zone and having new experiences. Because these new experiences are challenging and they're gonna apply to your own artist journey. Like what I do. Because what I do is when I go to the skate park, I can see the parallel between that and my own business and my own art. And it just gets me more motivated and I come back refreshed and just more motivated because it's a direct parallel to what I'm doing. And I don't really identify as a skateboarder, so I can just go and just do whatever without any expectations. And you think about it way differently than your own brand. So you can just kind of get some new insight and just a different approach to your own stuff by going out and doing different things. But probably the most important thing that you could take away from this video is just the mentality shift that you can have. Rather than thinking about how fast you're gonna grow or how fast you're gonna progress, just think about being consistent and doing your part every day because that's gonna have the most impact over the long term. If you really want to win and beat the game, just keep going, be consistent, and learn how to embrace the struggle of just building a brand and building a business. And go out and have new experiences that's really going to add to your art.